That's stretch.
Stretch.
Yeah. Hey, West Coast Live. Thanks, John. Tonight we're with Brian Massetti to go over all the fun activities we had at the GSI this year and tell us how things went and what's the plans going forward.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for having me on, Chris.
Are you
John, Jason.
Where's Jason?
Gished at the squishy gishy remote stage left right.
Squishy gishy move. Brian, are you there, Brian?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Your voice went quiet.
I was whispering to Christy.
Oh, see? The boss lady.
Yeah.
So I guess start by telling us how things went this last weekend.
Hey, from our side, I think it was a great show, great weekend. Everything. Well, we had a few hiccups, but everything went off like it was supposed to. Most people don't know about the hiccups, so that makes it all right.
Yeah. No, it went really smooth.
Pulling action was great.
Yeah.
One of those hiccups, the little buddies in the corner there out in the camping ground.
There was that.
There was that, yes.
And they weren't even with the puller. I mean, it's kind of cool that they wanted to just come to the event, but
right,
if they're going to act like that, we're not going to let people do that.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
You know, everybody. Speaking of the campground, I think we had 56 to 60 campers somewhere in there.
Really?
And, we were one of the last ones out. We were the last ones out of there Sunday, and that campground was spotless. So I want to thank everybody for, there was bags of trash packed up by the garbage cans, but the cans were full, so there was nothing we could do. But it was perfect, and the fairgrounds even commented, and then on the other side, Kenny had commented how clean the pits were. He said, when the NASCAR race was there, it was spotless. He said, you guys left, it was spotless. He said, a lot of these local races, there's trash everywhere, so it was cool. It's good to hear that, and I really do appreciate everyone taking care of the grounds, because if we don't, there's no way we're going back. So
right.
So I appreciate that.
It's a cool venue. I mean, with the grass campgrounds and the trees and hookups and.
No, it is cool.
Very cool.
And I saw that. I want to say hi to my little buddies, the Ford boys. They're good kids. I didn't get to see them, but
Ray
and Amanda were there with us. So hi, guys.
Yeah.
No, that was pretty neat. I mean, we were sitting there one night. We're kind of commenting. It's like it doesn't even feel like we're pulling. It feels like we're just camping. Because there's no trucks around. You don't hear any. None of that. When you're out in the campground, it was really kind of
Once in a while,
it's
golf cart flying.
Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah.
Shooting T-shirts.
Yeah. I was laughing so hard because he was mentioning something about that he was supposed to order a part. I don't know if it was something for the pole or something like that. He goes, yeah, I didn't get that order. He goes, but I got a T-shirt can. I'm like, so wait, Kevin, you needed to order a part that you needed, but you got a can. He goes, well, yeah. Okay, fair enough.
I mean, you got to know Kev well enough.
And the beer wagon didn't show up, so I was giving him shit about that.
Well, it was there.
Yeah,
but
it was.
Dad drove it in, and then I don't. It just stayed down there by our trailer. It never moved.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of glad. I think we had enough going on.
Yeah, I think we had enough going on. Yeah, no doubt.
Sure.
No, but as far as the pull itself, the competition was awesome. It was. I don't know, say funny or it kind of surprised me. We had so many repeat winners. But I guess if somebody has it dialed in for the weekend, they have it dialed in for the weekend. I mean, I feel like the tracks, when we build it, it's all one track, and then we just roll the middle and put the K-rail in. As usual, John and Brad did a wonderful job with the track. I think it took the power. One thing about pulling tracks, if the big tires like it, like tractors, the little tires like pickups don't like it.
Right.
It definitely hooked up better for tractors than it did with trucks. But I still think it was a great track for everybody.
I think it was the best it could have been. I mean, there's only so much you can do with dirt, you know.
No, you're right. You're right.
So you had all the equipment there to do the best it possibly could.
And the two-wheelers loved it, man. All the tractors, holy moly, they were hooking hard. Oh,
yes.
On both sides. I mean, it was unbelievable how hard those tractors were hooking.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it was great. And all the classes, I think it was just a fantastic show. That's exactly what we hoped for.
Yeah.
When you bring all the best competitors around in, and that's what happens.
Right. Did it get done in the time you wanted it to, or?
I think it was perfect. I think we were about 2.5 hours both nights. Being this late in the year and it gets cold, people aren't going to stay around too much longer. But I feel like we put on an excellent show, and we were able to keep a good pace, but we didn't really have to rush.
Right.
We were very happy with that.
Great crowd. Saturday night was a really good
crowd.
crowd.
Very good crowd.
Yeah, and and those stands are huge, so they weren't full by any means, but I think there was a lot of people up there.
There was, and it's hard because it is such a big grandstand, and then you have the bleachers,
right,
in turn 4 and turn 1, and there was people there too. So
I tried to go back out to our trailers, and you couldn't even get to them. It was just full of cars.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, James had gone out to get ice, and he said the grass area behind, like where our trailer was full of cars, and the parking lot behind that was filling up. So no, it was cool. It was a neat event. The fairgrounds is ideal for what we're trying to do. It just
it's close to your home too. After all the traveling you do throughout the year, I mean, it's nice to have an end of the year event right there by your home.
There's no way we could do this anywhere else. I mean, I think I took 5 loads out Sunday, 4 loads out Sunday, a couple more Monday. John came down and got the road grader today. Kevin hauled out 3 or 4 on Sunday. There's no way we could do this anywhere else.
Right.
And there's not too many fairgrounds that are set up like this with such a pit area, the track, the camping area. So we're pretty lucky to be able to do it there. And I really thank the Madera Speedway and Kenny and Tammy Shepard for letting us use the track and then the fairgrounds for the campgrounds. I feel like it went well, and we're happy with how everything turned out.
Yeah.
And we got lucky with weather. It started raining today, so we're
good.
Really?
Nice.
My livers.
I did too. There was only 4 inches of snow over the mountain pass, so I was damn lucky to make it down there too. So.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very lucky Saturday night. Very lucky, Emmanuel, Saturday night, because we almost came in your trailer.
Yeah.
If there was an award for the best camp setup, it had to be that group where Manuel was, and Kevin Vieira, and Donna Steves, and Justin Van Tassel, and whoever else. No, Eric's trailer. Eric Rocha was a smart one. He put his trailer over by mine with his wife and kids, and then he went back over there and partied all night. So, everybody could sleep where they wanted to, and then the party was going over there. But man, they set up. That was cool.
Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah,
very cool.
So now we
people from Oregon too. It was crazy.
What's that?
We even had people come down from Oregon too. Crazy.
Well, we don't discriminate. We let everybody come.
Yeah.
They have handicap parking.
Yeah. Yeah, and then in the country class, man, Oregon kicked some butt. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, they did. Dusty swept it. That's pretty cool.
Yep. That was neat.
Yeah.
The old man pulled it out in our class.
Yeah, he did. But speaking of the country modifieds, definitely congratulations to Dusty and Mincy, and we thank them for coming all the way down. But Modesto JC, those kids were there helping us on the track both nights.
Yeah.
So really appreciate their help.
Yeah.
Thought organized that for us.
Yeah.
And
Turlock, and then of course their show, and then this past weekend they've helped us on the track at all of them. It's just a good program.
Yeah.
All the way around.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, and those MJC kids, man, that is impressive what they do, and Cal Poly too. It's neat to see the two different schools and how nice the tractors and the truck is, and how well they do, how professional they are as far as pulling on and off the track and pulling, and it's neat to see the kids do such a great job.
Involved, yeah.
It is, and I was just talking with Brent this morning about the Cal Poly tractors. A lot of those kids, well, very few of them grew up around this, right? But a lot of them have never done anything like this, and now they're involved. They're driving these trucks and tractors, and it's cool. Really neat experience for them, and it's neat to see these. I'm going to still call them kids, but as they grow and they're 3, 4, 5 years in school, and the adults that they become, it's awesome, and they get to enjoy pulling at the same time. So,
yeah, that was definitely
for sure.
Well organized, well orchestrated. Great job, man.
Yeah,
great job.
So, with this comment here, I got to extend the thanks out to Tom because he came by Gishes and without his truck this year, he came down and gave us all a helping hand working on the trucks and fixing our problems that we had the night before and make we get back out there Saturday night.
Yeah, huge thank goes out to him. I mean, he's been kind of our pit crew, if you will, for a better part of the year because he's had some engine problems, and it's been pretty neat that he still comes out and supports. And
he brought some good whiskey too,
right? Yeah, he sure did.
I think there was a lot of that homemade.
Yeah, probably John brought out some homemade stuff too.
I tell you what, nothing beats the melting pot of the chocolate fountain over at Spielman's.
Oh yeah, Spielman's.
Something you never see at a truck pull.
I mean, that dude is just fancy to go have a chocolate fountain outside his motorhome. Somebody said, "Oh, we're gonna go over to John's. He's got a chocolate fountain." I was like, "What the hell?
What? Yeah,
chopped up fruit and everything." I mean, that's cool.
Yeah. We're in a truck pull, right?
Yeah.
No, it's cool.
Oh, we're at the Taj Mahal,
Yeah.
And then you got Schultz petting Donnie Reeves on the head.
Oh
my God!
I told Jason about that Monday night, and he says, "What?"
Yeah.
And I told him the whole thing, and he says, "Oh, that's classic." He had no idea.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Oh,
do you know who you're petting right now, Jason?
Schultz did that?
Yeah.
Oh no.
And Donnie was laughing. He was getting a kick.
That was the best.
Yeah, Donnie's good worst. Still.
I still think the craziest thing that happened is whenever Kevin decided that we're going to do Last Man Standing with the shirt gun and a Coke can.
Yeah. Jeez.
I'm glad I wasn't there.
Uncle Kevin.
Yeah. Hey, nobody got hurt. That's all.
No.
That's awesome.
Boy, Pride got hurt, but that's about it.
Right.
Yeah. I know that feeling.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's probably a few on 99 somewhere.
Yeah. Boy, the whip sure looks good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The new
route. We're very happy with it.
Awesome.
Yeah. We gotta, bringing it to our biggest event of the year and debuting it there and shaking it down right there in front of everybody might not be the best idea, but hey, we didn't have any choice. So
right.
Things slick, man.
Boy, and there was a ton of carnage in the tractor classes on Friday night. Good grief, they got beat up. Whew.
They did. Spindles, man. Front spindles were the thing.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, that and an engine and we broke a steering and a wheel, and I was so excited. We went out and John and Brad were fixing Brad's intake, and so I cut out a new linkage at a plate, and it's pretty rough, but hey, it worked. And I got back to the track, and I was all excited, and then Sullivan shows up with a brand new engine that they're going to put in the morning. And I thought, well, yeah, it isn't that exciting anymore.
Cool, but not that cool. Yeah.
So
Yeah, that was pretty impressive too. It's like, damn.
no, but everybody putting the effort in to get things going again, so we could run them, so we could run again that night. Just I mentioned it several times, but very appreciative that effort was taken to keep the show going and full.
For sure.
So
Yeah, absolutely. Great show.
it was great. Speaking of the show, can we go ahead and mention all the class champions?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Hey, John and Becca.
Hi.
What a segue. Speaking of class champions,
Yeah, right there.
John and Becca there.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and start with them if that's okay. Pro Stock Diesel 4-wheel drive champions. John drove Friday night and Becca drove Saturday night. And between the two of them, they combined to win the championship.
I believe
You guys got your rings on? Or?
Becca went quite a bit further, though, I think, than John.
You gonna grab it?
Well, I felt like we hit him pretty hard with that on Saturday.
Ready?
Just between the two of them, they did well enough to get those rings.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's cool.
That's
And they
awesome.
both of them get wins too. There you go. Nice.
Yeah. Awesome.
So that's our Pro Stock Diesel pickups with Smoke and Max. John and
Yep.
Becca sharing the driving. In our 6,000 Super Stock 4-wheel drives, Kenny and Joseph Biseglia with Loman Ducci, they each drove and they both won on the nights they drove. And so they won the class, and they also did the same thing last year.
Oh,
So
wow.
they're kind of on a little tear with the Golden State Invitational.
Yeah, they are.
We mentioned a little bit ago, Country Modified, the Dusty Mincy with Date Night. Dusty and Sherry came all the way down from Oregon and took home some trophies and a ring.
Yep.
Our 6,000-pound modified tractors, Steve Melanesia with Tasmanian Devil drove their single engine. That's the one that got the fresh engine for Saturday. And then I heard today that they also hurt the rear end in that tractor.
Oh,
So that poor thing took a beating, but
Jeez.
they got a couple wins out of it.
yeah.
Our 8,500-pound hot farm class was Anthony Grappetti won with the Bulla, and that was Anthony and Kevin Lucas. I think Anthony won Friday and Kevin won Saturday, so their distances was the tiebreaker, and Anthony won that one.
Yeah.
Then our 12,000-pound hot farm is the fancy guy himself, John Spielman with Haymaker. He won. He got first place both nights.
Nice.
Well, he built the track, so I mean, technically, you know, track for his truck.
He knew where to pull it, I guess.
Right,
Funny thing is, though, he never sets the sled. He never tells me where to put it.
Really?
So he just pulls. Wherever the sled is, he'll just pull it. So
Awesome.
Hey, real vehicle don't matter, I guess.
Right.
yeah.
Johnny,
Our work stock diesel class, Eric Rocha won both nights with night shift. If I understand right, that's the last time he's going to run work stock. I think he's going to bump up to limited pro stock.
Yeah.
Our super farm tractors are the youngest driver we had, Bradley Chippenary, only 16 years old. He started driving their family tractor, or Brent's tractor, Green Energy. He started driving this summer because Brent broke his foot or his leg.
Right.
And so Bradley won both nights.
Yeah.
Got the ring. But I think
stole it. Yeah.
the two prior events that he's driven at, he won also. So he's on a little hot streak there.
They got that tractor dialed in.
They do. And they've done a lot of work on it. And I know spent a lot of time in the last year or so.
Right. Yeah.
But it's not all tractor. The driver has to do his job too.
Yeah, I mean,
so I don't want to take anything away from Bradley. He's been doing good.
He's got skills. Yep.
Yeah. And he had a good teacher.
Yeah.
Another kid that I think had a good teacher, Trevor Massetti, was all smoked out in the limited pro stock class.
Yeah.
I
think he was pulling in mama's womb.
He was definitely going to pools.
Yeah.
But he got, I guess, second place Friday night, and then he won Saturday night. So he was able to take the championship. The Pro Modified 4-wheel drives, double night winner, Mr. Denny Tucker.
Yeah, the
And,
Magic Man
Yeah.
pulled it out. Last truck in the class and pulled it out.
He did. One night he was last, huh? Yeah.
Yeah,
the
Saturday
same
night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Doug Bradshaw had a hell of a pass
Oh,
Saturday.
man.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He only got him by a foot.
Yeah.
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 That's neat that it's that close.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Sure.
the whole, I think the top, I don't know, 6 or 8 were all pretty close.
Yeah,
you
it
know,
was
10
like
feet
10
or so.
feet. Yeah, it
Oh,
was
yeah.
really good. Good
so
sled
that's
setting.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Our 7,400-pound tractors, Steve Melanegio again with the Italian Stallion. That's their twin engine.
Yeah.
Just ran beautiful both nights. So he took that class. And then our heavy tractors, the 8,000 pounds, Jeremy BC drove Max Cackle both nights and he won both nights. So he took the championship there. So
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously we congratulate and thank all of our champions, but I really want to thank everybody for being there. It wouldn't work if we just had one vehicle in each class. It takes everybody to make the show good. So
Right.
we do appreciate that. And I do want to, in the limited pro stock class, I mentioned it Monday night on the other show, but I want to give a shout out and a little apology to Matthew Orsetti. Friday night, he got screwed. It was a bad deal. Somebody's on the track and
Yeah.
he was already trying to spool up for it didn't light the first time. So then we pulled him back and he was trying to go, and then somebody walked on the track. And so we had to shut him down. So he was very, very understanding. And I talked to Matthew and his dad, and I mean, there's nothing we could do to fix it, but
Right.
to apologize and appreciate him
He was fine.
understanding.
He enjoyed himself Saturday night. He's good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he did.
I heard that, but and then also Tyler Brownlee. There was some confusion there, and so we worked that situation out, and everything's cool there. So I do appreciate those guys understanding and working with us, and putting on a good show.
Absolutely.
So
as usual, can't wait for next year, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's next year is in our vocabulary around this house. Yeah.
See, yeah, there you go. He still had fun.
Okay, good. Well,
Just ask him about
Take a break. Go to Hawaii.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
so,
Well, and when you put on a show like that, things are going to happen. So, I mean, we all have to be understanding of that. And if you're going to get upset about that kind of stuff, then probably shouldn't be doing it. I mean,
Yeah.
well, yeah. I mean, but the Friday night one, his opportunity to pull got taken away from him.
Right, and I get that.
Because
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah,
man.
it does, but like
It
I say, shit happens. But
Yeah,
I
exactly.
when it happens, and
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
luckily he's cool and good about it, and
Right.
and we got through it.
Right, and that's what I'm saying is luckily he had a cool level head about it, and he understood that it just happened, and
Right.
wasn't anything against
Right.
him, and wasn't
Yeah.
negligence on anybody's part. It just happened.
Yes. So
Yep.
No, that's good.
I know.
that
Cool. Anybody else have
what's that,
questions?
Chris?
Anybody else have questions for Brian?
Any questions?
No.
Nobody has questions? Well, you don't want to talk about next year, so I guess we don't have questions.
Brian's on vacation.
Yeah, go on vacation, man. Take a break.
We're still unloading stuff, putting stuff away, and
Oh, I bet.
trying to find
deserve
stuff.
You deserve it.
No, it's-
Great show.
yeah.
Great
No,
show.
we're talking about it and thinking about it, but it'll be next month before I can even meet with Kenny at the racetrack, and their schedule's coming together. At this point, we have no idea what date we could even get
Wow.
because of the race schedule and the fairground schedule.
Yeah.
So we'll work it out and see what happens. Go from there, but
Absolutely.
the overall goal and the plan is to grow the event and continue to do it. But we just got to make it happen.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So
There you go. We'll all try to help as much as we can.
now we're looking forward to some quiet time. We got Thanksgiving coming up, and then Christmas, and spend time with family
Yep.
Yeah.
and get recharged.
Yeah,
chill out. Yep.
for sure.
We got a few wounds to lick on a couple pullers, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
They make them parts every day.
Right.
Yeah. Don't I know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No kidding.
We all do for sure.
Well, and oh, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say we haven't really put all of our I haven't finished tallying our points for the whole year, but we do keep track of points.
Mhm.
And John and Becca not only won this weekend the championship, but they're also our season championship winner
Nice.
in the pro
Yeah.
class.
Good job.
Yeah.
So
That old Chevrolet won it, huh? Dang.
Yeah, it was fun all year.
That's awesome.
Some people say she drives better than I do, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
when I say it, I'm just giving you a hard time.
Yeah. When's Kimmy driving? When's Kimmy driving? Yeah, all the time. I understand, John, totally.
I mean, Becca did have a good teacher, right? I mean,
Yeah.
she learned that from somebody.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good.
Something good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, Chris, why don't you introduce Mr. Steves?
Yeah. Welcome, John and Becca Steves from Smoking Max, who won the MLM's Points Championship and the GSI Invitational.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for having us.
You bet.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brian.
Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah, Brian, you're welcome to stick around or
Yeah.
whatever you like. If you got a question for Johnny.
No, I just want to tell Johnny and Becca, thank you for supporting our shows and congratulations. You guys have an awesome running truck. Appreciate you being there for us.
For sure.
thank you. It was an awesome event that you put on down there. One of the funnest events at the end of the year like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
One of my favorite events still is Winnemucca.
Yeah, yeah. Mine too.
Have a blast with Kevin up there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a fun event to be up there.
Last and Kevin go together for some reason.
Yeah. See, that sounds like a normal thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Pretty much wherever Kevin goes, there's a good time.
Yeah. For sure.
I learned that.
A lot of passes handed out on cards to
Definitely.
people.
Yeah.
And we finally got some claimed there in Winnemucca. A dealer or somebody brought it in. So
Is that right?
yeah.
Dang.
That is awesome.
Stick around for all that fun.
Yeah.
So, John, tell us when you started pulling.
I started pulling a gas truck in '96 at the Ripon High School. They had a little pool there. Had a brand new truck and a Suburban. Bought it from American Chevrolet. Took all the seats out, and the salesman happened to be there watching me pull those things.
Is that right?
He comes up to me afterwards. He goes, "You're not bringing those in for warranty, are you?" Yeah, they were spanking brand new. So that's how I started. It was there, and then
that was Quaylo's sled there, I bet, right?
I don't remember. I don't
Yeah,
remember. Which,
Danco sled 96.
Yeah, the Danco sled. Yeah.
The year after that, or before that, we were pulling in the parking lot like Save Mart and crossing the police station and everything else with the Valley sleds, the old terminal legend.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I bought the truck in 02, brand new truck. Bought it in May for my birthday, and then took that thing out to the fair in Stockton a month later and broke it. Did the Chevrolet
Pulling.
The Chevrolet
tires.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But and it's just from Pismo, going on Pismo and pulling people all the time. I don't know. It seemed like I was enjoying that, and
Yeah.
that truck's been just pulling the whole time since then.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
I remember one year you were on your way to Reno and the hauler broke down. So you unloaded Smoking Max, hooked onto the gooseneck. It still had a gooseneck ball in it.
Yeah.
And you towed them both to Reno, pulled, and then went home the same way.
Oh, jeez.
It was actually coming from Utah.
Oh, wow.
I was coming from Utah and I was towing I was towing Albert's truck and mine in the back of the trailer.
Oh,
And
wow.
then my dually is an injector stuck because I was, had it turned up too much. So it broke in Windover. And then I unloaded smoker, still had a ball in the back.
Yeah.
And then loaded the other one up and then made it all the way to Reno. But we could only drive like 85. That's where the turbo would sit at. So I didn't want to go over the hill and go into Sacramento 85. So then I had a truck and hook it up. But that was fun. That was a hell of a pull.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
That's awesome. Don't want to go through Sacramento 85.
Can only go 85.
Towing two food trucks.
Towing two
Right.
trucks.
Yeah.
Going to
Towing your
South-
whole truck.
God won't do that, John. Bored.
Yeah, you have to have a Chevy for that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know about that, but yeah. Oh man,
Right there.
right there, heard him.
Oh, that's funny.
That's
So that's
awesome.
kind of like we started. I mean, and then I don't know. I think in 97 2017 I kind of had a bad year, and then I think it was 2018 it was breaking all the time, and then with more power to it, and then I think in 2019 I took the whole year off. Didn't think I was going to do it anymore, and then Albert bugged me to get it back fixed again, so we got it back together and went back at it again.
Good.
Yeah, she's been living lately though.
Yeah, been running really good last couple of years.
Yeah,
And
That's
good
awesome.
deal.
made
I
one
remember
event.
when there was no lettering or nothing down the side.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Been doing it a long time. So when did Becca start driving?
It was the Brian's pool last year. That was the first time
At GSI last year.
Yeah,
All right. Oh wow.
Yes,
Oh wow, nice.
he got behind the wheel twice there and got scared and
Let off.
let off. And but that's where she learned to drive. It was then, and she's doing a really good job now. Actually,
Yeah, she is.
works the
She's
clutch.
hooked
Really,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Does that mean you got to build another truck?
Oh, we got another one in mind to run. It's another 02. So
Oh, nice.
thinking about doing that one and the other class below,
Yeah, limited.
limited pro.
Cool.
Nice.
Might just start out in the work stock first and then see how that goes.
Yeah,
Good deal.
I got another 02 that I'm thinking. That's what we're thinking of doing with that.
nice.
Nice. So, any
Very
plans traveling far and wide, or just sticking California mainly?
I'd like to go next year. I've been invited to go back there, so I'd like to go. I mean, I've been to Colorado, Texas one time, and a couple times to Utah.
Yeah.
It's always been a blast going right there.
Yeah.
So, and it's done well against different trucks, back there. So obviously things are a lot different now. So, but still be cool to see what it can do.
Sure.
So I'm thinking about doing that a couple pulls next year.
It looks like you may have more competition next year too around here.
Oh yeah, it's like I said, it's nice. It's an expensive, the class that gets really expensive.
Right.
Even the other classes too, but it seems
Yeah.
like you can change a lot of stuff when you get a little bit more horsepower, and it just things
Right.
don't like to hold up as well.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's pretty safe to say this is between Johnny and Albert, they paved the way for the diesel classes back in the West Coast.
Yeah, hopefully I was talking to him up there the other day. Hopefully he's trying to get us. He's done what he's doing, so he's hoping to get it set up, and he wants to bring it out for Tulare Fair. That's where he wants to bring it out.
Get the Dodge father back out there.
Back
Yeah.
together. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
We used to have a blast going together. So
Yeah.
Johnny, wanna-
I did 18 of those the other night.
Oh
I
gosh.
was away from it for a while.
Yeah. You gotta let things heal up, man.
Yeah,
That's funny.
slept all day Sunday,
Wow.
Yeah, I bet.
Dang.
but it was fun afterwards.
Yeah, that was. That was.
But the whole event's awesome.
Oh yeah, for sure. We all had a great time.
Oh,
Yeah.
And we're even starting to get
Oh, yeah, I
along
mean,
more with the diesel
This whole
guys.
family
We
put
were.
on. I mean,
John, you got my picture? You gonna put that up?
Hold
You gotta put that picture up.
Yeah.
I gotta get these made.
Chris made this one
I
especially.
made this one just especially for you diesel guys. You know.
Oh, boy,
you
here we go.
Hair dryer guys.
Hair
Dryers Anonymous. We're having meetings. Remember the old 80s hair dryer?
Oh yeah.
I gotta pick on you a little bit.
That's good.
That's awesome.
Buddy. Gotta start having meetings, Brian. Tell Trevor.
I guess.
That's awesome.
We're gonna have to on the
You put it back up. Yeah.
Well, Brian, I was talking to Kelsey, my daughter, about I thought it was pretty cool is when Trevor was pulling, you're in the sled. And then when you pulled the tractor that night, Trevor was in the sled. I said that was pretty cool that, son and father, switching seats there and getting to do that. That's pretty neat.
Yeah. No, I'm very lucky that the boys are both so involved and and so they both can do just about anything we have. So
that's neat. Yeah.
They'll be waiting a while to drive that tractor though. Uncle Kevin and I are gonna
Yeah, I was gonna say
yeah. I'd keep that for yourself for a while. Yeah.
yeah. There's Ray.
This is true. They do. They do on to the track. Yes.
True. Yeah.
I agree. And home mostly.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Johnny, no, you're good. So what's any new and exciting ideas or plans for Tokamaks?
Yeah, I got some stuff we're going to change over the winter. I'm trying to get it set up to where I can put the cut tires on it and make it hold. So that's my next thing on it. It's already in the shop, going to try to figure out what I got to do to get the front end to hold. And I know Larry gives me shit about that the front end won't hold, but I know a lot of guys that have it. I'm going to make it. That's the last thing I do. I'm going to make that front end hold. I'm all front end. It worked good. I mean, for a stock front end on a truck to be able to hold that still is still pretty impressive.
Yeah, it is. Well, he's just looking out for you because when those things let go, man, it takes everything with it.
Oh yeah.
I just had that happen in Turlock. So
yeah.
But like I said, I'm hoping to make some changes to where some stuff is going to hold up. I'm going to try some new stuff. So that's my kind of goal to get over the next couple months done.
Mm-hmm.
And the Pals should have American Crane one ready next year too, shouldn't they, Brian?
From what I understand, the Everett's motor should be almost done.
Good deal.
That'll come back.
With them and hammer down.
Hard to get.
Yeah.
Yes.
And hammer down.
Their problem is their auctions are so often they fall on pull weekends. As Jim Mulrooney.
Mulrooney.
They had a big one I think their big one in Turlock was this weekend. This past weekend. So that's why they couldn't make it. But it's good. They're busy. They got a lot of auctions going, but they just happen to fall on pull weekends.
Yeah.
But they'll get it dialed in.
They had time to build a truck at least. So I mean,
yeah, right.
That's a good deal.
They haven't quite finished building the ones they're building. They got this one complete.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to do it that way, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Right on.
No, that will be a good class when we can get everybody. And then with Tom Wallace has been, I think he got bid again, and they're going to be pulling more with that truck, I believe. It's a good truck.
That's one of those call-out challenge trucks, wasn't it, or something? Wasn't it?
I don't think so.
Oh, somebody said it was a call-out challenge truck or something.
No, they would drag race with it and pull, but I think they're
that truck is running really good now, I think. And he's not just making it into a strictly pull truck, and I think it'll be a lot better of a truck when he does that.
It's tough to be at that level and do both.
Yeah.
That's
kind of what I talked to him about it.
Yeah.
Tried that for a while and it just didn't work.
they're just different.
Yeah.
So, and at the level you guys are at in pulling, it's hard to jump back and forth.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
But
For sure.
now we look forward to that class continuing to grow.
Right.
Yeah. All of them.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
All
hopefully,
pulling.
like I say, we should have a couple more out there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Albert's planning on being out there too. So
Good.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Is he going to put the CPEX or the pulling tires on that truck?
yeah,
Yeah. Good.
he's got a set. Josh Lacey's he was going to try those out and use them.
Nice.
Who wants to get them on there and try it?
Cool.
Awesome. Cool. Next year, I think there should be a lot more trucks in there. At least a few more.
Good deal.
Cool.
That'd be nice. A lot of the guys that helped start this thing back into doing it, and with you and Albert, Josh getting back involved, and even with Jim Maroney, you guys all came out at that time and started into this and was some of the originals.
Yeah.
Drag truck.
Mm.
Hidden pro stock.
Hidden pro stock truck.
Okay.
Well, nice.
Cool.
Yeah. Good.
There's our answer.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, he's a really cool guy too. Yeah, West Coast guys.
They are.
It's pretty
They're all good. Yeah.
Tom's a really cool guy too. So
He is.
it'd be nice to see him out there, pulling more with that truck.
Mhm.
Yes.
For sure. A lot of trucks, older trucks coming back that are going to be out next year, they say anyway. So definitely all the classes will be growing, hopefully. And Brian will just be going nuts because there'll be so many trucks. He won't know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Justin Van Tassel was that young.
He didn't Bud Light, what?
Old, but he drinks Bud Light.
Drink anything that's cold.
Right.
That's all right. We don't discriminate around here.
No.
Right. Exactly.
Uh,
That's awesome. Wow.
Bigger.
I'm trying to do the math and figure out just how young you are, Justin.
I think it got mixed up a little bit because this came up.
That's the one I was talking about.
That's what he's talking about. Yeah.
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 He was 8 years old then. Oh,
But
wow.
then this one comes up, so it almost acted like Jordan was picking on Justin, but he wasn't.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Right on. So,
Yeah,
cool.
old rat.
are we ready for my question?
Oh yeah.
So, John, this is for you. If you could drive any pulling vehicle, whose would it be and what would it be?
I know mine.
She's like, I'm good. I'm ready.
Man, there's a lot of trucks out there that I wouldn't mind driving, but it still have to be a Duramax. Cummins Killer would be one of my favorite trucks to drive.
Yeah.
Watching that thing pull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just won it, but
I
pulling
spoke to him the other day about asking some questions about his front. Yeah. Asked him some questions about the front end, and so that's kind of some ideas I got from him.
Oh, good deal.
Where he's switched front ends and stuff. So that would be one of the trucks to drive. That thing's pretty neat going down the track.
Yeah. He's been working at that truck a long time. That's 3, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
And wasn't there?
One that I follow is Jumping Jack Flash.
Yeah.
Because he's running one of the few guys that's running a 6.7 Ford with like 3 or 4 pumps and turbos. And I don't know how many he's running, but he's finally getting it to live. So,
Well, wasn't there a P pumped Duramax that was coming out for a while? It came out for a short period of time, and then it seemed like it just disappeared. Supermax.
I heard of one, but I'm not sure what it was called.
Yes.
I've heard of one.
Supermax.
Yeah.
Supermax.
There was Trimax. There was Climax. There, that one that was out of New York, I think. He was a black pull for pulling league,
Wow.
but I haven't seen it out in a while.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
cool. So Becca, same question.
Yeah.
It would have to be green energy.
Oh, right
Yeah.
on.
Yep.
That's a good,
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
track.
Yeah, that's a hell of a ride on those tractors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are nuts, man. Good grief.
Just
All right,
sitting up
Brent.
that high, I'd be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Right.
Been called out. Becca wants to drive the tractor.
Yeah. There you go.
I don't know if I could follow in Bradley's footsteps, so he did pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely rolling with that tractor
Mm-hmm.
for sure. Well, that's cool. So that means John's got she wants a tractor, not a truck.
Right.
Good Duramax powered
And you
tractor.
thought the trucks were expensive.
Do they even have a Duramax powered tractor? I don't know.
I've heard of one.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Bring something new to the table.
Yeah, Brad's never giving the seat up again, I bet.
Yeah, right.
I think Brent's going to have a hard time getting him out of it.
Yo, boy. You better keep his grades up.
Yeah.
No.
Definitely gonna be the second tractor in that future.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That's awesome, though. To see the
Yeah.
your generation come into it and just do so
Yeah.
well, you know.
It really is. Really is.
It's what we need.
Yeah.
Yep.
Need more of the kids to come in like we got suckered in, you know.
Right.
keep this thing going, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Mercedes, all his kids. Now, when's your daughter gonna start driving?
I don't know. She'll be 15 in January, so she's a little young yet.
Yeah.
I don't know that she really has a desire to drive yet. But
Oh. Well,
we'll get her out there sooner or later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
So Brian, I got a
Yeah.
question for you.
Okay.
Have you ever gotten Christy to drive any of them?
You remember the Outlaw?
Yeah.
She drove that. That's a long time ago, probably 20 years ago. I think she should drive the Whip now, but
Yeah. I think so too. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
absolutely agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we're all voting for Christy to drive the whip.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is by the
I
way.
think we'll probably get her in the gray truck first.
There you go.
But
Yeah.
you know, it would have to be at the shop though, probably, because at our events she is so busy getting everything,
Yeah.
and keeping it organized up in the booth and getting it online. So
Yeah.
she'll
I
probably
think
have
That boy, she's
play
got
day at the
everything
shop.
dialed up.
So
Everything dialed in, boy.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I think like something like Smoking Max or Trevor's truck. I think one of those diesels would be pretty freaking cool to drive. I've ridden in one. It was, I don't know what, it's more of a work stock, but it was hopped up and stuff, and that was just cool enough to see that. I can't imagine, something like that being inside and just listening to everything inside. It's amazing the RPMs you guys turn. It's just unbelievable. It's cool. Pretty freaking cool.
I've
John,
only,
is that? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I've only driven a work stock, and that was Ragusi's work stock years ago.
Yeah.
Caught me off guard because he goes, put it in third and let it shift, and we're not used to shifting. And when it shifted, I actually lifted because it caught me off guard.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Shifted. So, John, is Smoking Max is that single turbo or is you compound?
It's a single 3.6. That's just
What's
a
this?
3.6 single.
Oh, 3.6 single.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you guys are allowed to run more, right?
No,
Not in that.
No.
No.
On that class. Oh.
that would go to super stock.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Those are
And
good for pool, and then you got to rebuild.
yeah.
The doctor,
Um,
the mad scientist is on.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. He did drive that. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Larry
neat.
drove it.
Yeah.
Castile Nas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that'd be
Larry-
fun.
Larry drove that one.
He broke it. He already fixed it too.
He drove it in Nevada, didn't he, John?
Oh yeah, he drove it in Nevada. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a blast. He had to change his pants afterwards.
I bet that's exciting. That's exciting. Yeah.
You know, they're so different. Like
Yeah.
between the alcohol pickups and the diesel pickups, and for one thing, like I'm sure your guys is very similar. That's a lot of RPMs, and you're pushing that throttle, and you're thinking, "Oh man, am I doing the right thing here?" And you got to keep going.
Yeah.
And and you always see somebody on the sideline, with going like this or whatever. You tell them bring the RPMs up more and more. And when you're sitting in that seat, you're pushing that throttle forward. It's like, golly, I don't really want to go anymore. But then you start to slip that clutch out, and it's cool. It's the same thing, but it's totally different when you're between like our pro mods and the diesel pickups. It just it's neat, but it's different. It's a different feeling. That's all you can. Yeah, that's all you can say.
Yeah,
Chris, whichever class you like. I mean, whatever you want to drive.
Like when I was driving, when it was on automatic before, I would take off right at about 2,200 RPMs. So it never seemed like it was going to fall apart. Now I take off at about 4,000.
Yeah,
it's totally different. The sound in there.
Oh, I bet.
Apart. Just totally. But they say that's what that's made for. So
you're watching that tag go up, and it's like, God, I got another 1,000 to go.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh man, no kidding. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's Christopher's question.
I mean, I'd say whatever you like, or whatever you have the means to do. I mean,
right.
Yeah, it all depends on where you want to start. Yeah.
Yeah. Build something that's easy to get around and easy to get to, and go hook the sled and go from there.
If you don't have to rely on your daily driver to get to work, then take that out and just see if you like it.
Right.
And then go from there.
Well, we've done that a bunch of times.
Yeah.
A lot of us started that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. Uncork the headers, block up the rear end, and go pull and pray you don't break a U-joint.
Right.
Yeah. Drive to work Monday morning.
Yeah. That's how I started. Same way is.
Awesome.
Promo
mods, baby. That's right.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm send Larry the link.
Huh?
I'm trying to send Larry the link. Get him jump on here real quick.
If mine works, I sent it to him. If I can forward him the one I got.
Yeah, forward him the one you got.
Go ahead, Becca.
Okay, I did. He says he doesn't know how.
Larry.
We
Whatever.
have to stay here for another show. We have to train him first.
Yeah.
Train him, yeah.
Have him come over to your house. And
Yeah.
That'd probably be the best.
That's funny.
God. Cool, guys.
Yeah, good.
Thanks for coming on.
Well, thank you guys for letting me come on and talk about the show again, and
absolutely
for supporting us.
Oh yeah.
John and Becca, congratulations.
Yeah.
Another great showing.
It was a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
I think he had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not at all. He didn't have any fun.
That's what it's all about.
Well,
that's the nice thing about everybody staying there. We don't have to worry about driving home or doing anything like that. So everybody can just relax and cut loose a little bit. And
cut loose, yeah.
Well, that's one of the things we said earlier in a few shows while back was there's not too many pools that we can go to and be there from Thursday till Sunday and just be relaxed and not have to turn and burn and drive 3 hours back home.
3? God, nice. What? Wow. God, that sounds amazing.
Now wait a minute, Jason. You didn't have to drive.
One. Yeah.
You did not have to drive home. Papa just drove home, so don't even. You were probably in the bed
for 4 hours. I drove for 4 hours.
watching TV or something.
Yeah, he we're going down the freeway. He whipped into this rest area real quick. I'm like, whoa! And he goes, "You're done having fun on your phone. Get over here." I'm like, okay.
Got some work out of you finally.
Funny story is, when Gishes came down, they stopped at the shop, and then we all caravan down to Madera. So we go past MJC, which is only 2.5 miles from my house. I say, hey, that's where we do the indoor pool. Then we go through Turlock. I go, that's where we do this pool. Hillmar's right there. We do this pool. We do this pool. Los Banos. Do this. He goes, God damn, how many pools? You got like 8 pools within an hour of the house. What the hell?
Yeah. Must be nice.
Yeah, they have like 5 pools all year up there.
Right. 5 pools all year, and 2 of them are close, and that's it. Yeah. Oh well, we have fun. Well, and Brian, you've been thanking all of us for coming and all that stuff. I mean, the thanks goes to you and Christy and MLM,
Absolutely.
Your whole crew. Top notch, man. It was impressive to see, and then everything, the VIP tent where you had the dinners and everything for us, and just the way things ran, everything smooth and easy, and just hats off to you, man. Fantastic job, and your crew, man. Fantastic, and thank you.
And you're right. It is the whole crew. It's our family. It's our friends. It's our extended family. Very, very lucky to have so many people pitching in and helping.
Even down to the kids on the track helping us back up. I mean, that just impressive all the way through. Just impressive all the way through.
It was good. I mean, the first year we thought, wow, this was awesome. I don't know if we could ever even repeat that. And I feel like we did. I'm not going to say one year was better than the other, but this year was cool because you were there. But
I don't know about that. I'm not that cool.
It was. I think it was just awesome, and it is a lot of work, but we're very blessed to have a great family that all pitches in and makes it happen.
Yep.
So
for sure.
Oh,
Jackie.
How deep are your pockets?
My wife is in the other room, Jackie, so I'm not going to tell you how much it costs.
Just sell the house, and that's halfway.
Do you like money? Let's ask that question. Do you like having money?
Yeah, Beer Money did good too. Beer Money Plume Team was there helping.
Hey, since Jason's not here, since Jason Schultz isn't here, I'm going to give a plug to Full Pull.
Absolutely.
So go download the app. If you're watching, if you haven't downloaded the Full Pull app, now's the time. Go get your phone, download the Full Pull app, and
that was fun.
And bet
that
on
is hilarious.
I have no idea how it works, but everybody's telling me, man, I made money on your kid or your this or that. And I was like, oh, shit, I don't know how to do this. But go get the Full Pull app and do some full
do some full pulling.
I got 4th overall. Damn, Spielman beat me by like $30.
I think Joseph Bisaglia was dominating. He put a bunch of money on Tucker the second.
They got a second. Yeah,
I don't know. But anyways, get the Full Pull app since Schultz isn't here to bring it up.
Fun.
I tell you what, if he mentions Full Pull one more time. That's so good.
Schultz is going to watch this. So
yeah, he is.
Yeah, that was hilarious when Justin and Schultz was giving Justin a bad time because he was wearing his championship jacket and he was ragging on him about the year. And he asked about, has you ever heard of Louisville or whatever he called it? And Justin goes, what's that? Never heard of her. And then talking about he pulled there one year or something. And Justin's like, well, did you win? And he didn't. But anyways, that was an awesome conversation to watch. Justin had my back. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I think Jason was trying to get him to make up a fake email to download the Full Pull app again.
Well, probably was. Oh, that's so
anyways. That's the last thing I have is please go download the Full Pull app. So.
We need to end on that, man. End on that.
Well, that and then Ron got renamed to Ron Jones, not Ron Stone.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Ron Jones.
That way he can get another email address and he can go download the Full Pull app again.
Yeah. I what he'll do.
Who's this Ron Jones guy?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I don't
awesome,
know.
guys. That is awesome.
Schultz
Cool.
brought that right. He just started calling him Ron Jones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Schultz did that?
Yeah.
No, it was they were messing around about something. Oh, Jason Schultz said, no, if you type in Ron Stone and Jason Schultz on YouTube, awesomeness comes up or something like that. My mom was joking around and said it to Siri. Well, she said Ron Jones instead.
Oh.
And Schultz just like, oh, that's it. From here on out, your name is Ron Jones. He's just like, God. And my mom
We're
was
gonna
like,
hashtag this. We're gonna start an OnlyFans. We're gonna start everything.
it was pretty funny.
That's awesome.
Oh, some of the shenanigans
Oh, no.
that happened out there was quite funny.
Sorry to hear that, Jackie.
No, that's too bad, Jackie. Yeah.
Hopefully you get him back on the track.
Mm-hmm.
And when he does get it back on the track, download the full pull app because it'll help him.
Schultz is gonna love this.
Brian, you're gonna have a full-time job, but you won't even have to do
But there's got to be some royalties involved or some kind of a kickback.
Brian, be
And
careful.
vote
You're gonna
for
be the
Schultz.
face of the full app.
They don't want that.
Vote
That won't
for
happen.
Schultz.
That's awesome.
That's hilarious. We'll have full pull stickers all over our damn trucks and stuff.
I'm actually surprised he's not. He must not be watching right now because he would have chimed in on that one.
Yeah.
No.
Well, right on, gentlemen, and congratulations to you guys for winning. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Well, congratulations.
And once again, Brian, thanks a ton for everything. That was awesome.
Yeah.
We had a blast.
We can't
Glad
wait.
everybody was there. Glad it was a good time. Glad it worked.
And Becca's driving all 2024 season.
Yep.
Something.
He's all,
Yeah.
yep.
Yep. She's driving
I'm
something.
okay with that. I like watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch your truck once in a while.
I agree with you, John. It's cool to watch your kids do this, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
it's
It is.
again, it's different, but it's awesome to see.
Yeah, it is.
And like you having Becca do it and me with the boys.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Manuel says thank you for everything.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see Manuel very much Saturday night. He must have just been a good boy and gone to bed early. I don't know.
May probably.
Good.
He might have had help.
Yeah, he was. I went looking for him in the camper, and he was passed out on the sofa. And I tried to drag him up, and he started crying. Please, leave me alone. I'm saying my head hurts. I just need to sleep.
Oh,
And I should have recorded it.
Yep.
so Friday night hurt him, huh?
Well, that was probably 1 a.m. I mean, it was Saturday, but it was
Probably one.
yeah. So,
Very good.
Part of
Cool.
it.
No, awesome.
cool. Well,
All right, guys.
hope everybody
Thank
has a
you.
good Thanksgiving. Happy
Yeah.
Thanksgiving
Yes,
to all.
you too.
Thanksgiving. Yep.
Thanksgiving.
Yep, everybody
Thanks,
good.
thanks for coming on, Brian.
Thanks for having me.
John and Becca. Thank you.
Great holidays.
All right, thanks guys for having us on. The different
See you later.
doing.
Yeah.
All right. Oh,
Do you guys think pulling is better than spending the money on them?
well, yeah.
Spending money on pulling is way better than spending it on drugs.
Yeah. We're not sitting in a bar giving somebody a bunch of money. you know,
Right.
Right.
Or gambling.
And in the bars, you don't have the full pull.
Well, maybe they do. I mean, it's a betting thing, you know. I mean,
Oh, yeah, maybe. Okay, we'll leave the full pull app out of this.
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
New to Vegas, the full pull app.
We'll pull that. Yeah.
No, I'm thinking that Nevada won't allow that yet.
Right.
What's the odds on the Gish?
Yeah. Low.
Yeah, just one thing I'd say is, going to the pools is like I don't know. Seems like everybody gets along as like a family.
Absolutely.
I've been dealing with some crap, and it seems like when I go to the pools, I just feel totally different. I forget about everything, and so like I said, people at the pools are really awesome. Everybody seems to help each other out, and so it's pretty cool going and doing that. Kind of off of all your other stuff you got going on.
Yeah.
You're 100% right.
That's why we do it. you know.
I love it. Yeah, for
Very
sure.
cool.
Yeah, and the kids.
Sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure. Well said. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very
Love
well
that.
said.
Yep. Agreed.
Big family.
Yeah.
And it just gets broader and broader and broader as years go on.
Yeah.
We're setting a pretty good example.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah. For sure.
Very true.
You know,
These
I
days
wouldn't,
need that.
I wouldn't have met some very good friends if it wasn't for pulling.
Yep. That's true.
Drew the short straw, yeah, but we got
Leave it to the grumpy Nevada guy. Where's your Snickers?
or maybe you guys do the short straw. I don't know.
Yeah, we may have.
Yeah. But yes, absolutely.
Yep.
Good
I agree.
people. Good people all the way around.
Yep.
For sure.
For sure.
Yep.
Exactly. Sure. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, all the comments are coming in right now.
Uncle
And Uncle
Kevin.
Kev. Yep. Uncle Kev.
Good old Uncle Kev.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, everybody's uncle.
That's awesome.
So when Trevor started at Cal Poly, and then there's this new crop of kids because they all kind of started right after COVID. So we're at some pool, and one of the girls went up to Trevor and says, "Hey, I don't know who this guy is, but he introduced himself as Uncle Kevin." And then he asked me to do something, and Trev's all, "Yeah, it's Uncle Kev. That's my uncle." Oh, okay, now we know. So he's Uncle Kev. I mean,
Uncle Kev to everybody. Yeah.
yeah, that's
Pretty
pretty cool.
Next time I see him, I go, "Are you Uncle Kev?"
Heck yeah.
Yeah, get him a shirt that says that.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was explaining that to
His
my
own
mom.
crew shirt that says it on the back.
Yeah.
There you go.
I was explaining that to my mom and come back all these T-shirts. She's like, "Where'd you get those from?" I said, "Uncle Kevin was shooting them at us." He goes, "Uncle Kevin?" Yeah. Yeah, it's Uncle Kevin. Yeah. Duh.
He'd hide over in the trees and then
Oh yeah.
shoot him and turn his lights off.
Yeah, we'd just be sitting on something. He just, "Boom, incoming."
Thought he was special ops or something. Yeah.
Well, one of them bounced off my trailer and landed in Ron's lap, and he goes, "Oh, hey, it's actually the right size."
Yeah.
Yep.
And then Matt Orsetti kept on running around. He had a whole bunch of them. He's trying to find the right size one. Finally, after about 100 of them, I think he finally goes, "Hey, I found one."
And then he goes, "Oh man, they were last year's."
Yeah.
I was just gonna say we had a couple boxes of last year's shirts, so that was the ammo that he was shooting.
Yep, it was.
Yeah.
So,
All good.
Good
And they
stuff.
were shooting them at Schultz running across the compound.
Yeah.
yeah, that was
We have to
that was pretty.
Yeah.
How did your dad how did Jim announce him with Ron Jones or Stone?
Dad he's used to doing it, and they kind of have a really good rhythm in the booth. So it took a little while for everything to gel, but I think it worked out okay, and they were able to kind of bounce off each other. And then I think Saturday night, Dad did one track and Ron did the other track, and then they talked a little bit.
Oh,
And then the other thing they were trying to kind of work with was the Kinney's crew was broadcasting for the live stream, but then I think they put a monitor in the booth so that they could see what the replay was on the live stream, so they could talk about that.
yeah.
So I think that helped them, but it's just all different and new than how we normally do it. So
Right.
Yeah.
but they, I think they, from what I heard, a little bit of the live stream I've heard so far, I thought they did a good job.
Oh, good.
We were able to work together.
Good. We couldn't hear nothing down on the track.
No, not a thing.
Well, no, we couldn't, but on a
Pits we could.
speedway,
yeah.
it's a speedway, so they would never put speakers
Right.
to the infield
Right.
for anybody to hear.
That's what we figured. Yeah.
Yeah, which is one of the reasons I like to have the LED boards where they can be seen
Yeah.
by the people in the infield, because at least
Yeah.
you can know what's going on. But
Yeah.
but even when we go to a rodeo arena or any track, the speakers are always trained towards the grandstands,
Right.
Right.
because that's who needs to hear it. And,
Yeah.
For
we're
sure.
really worried about the infield so much, but
It's good to have that board up. We
yes,
we like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
so
that's
much.
awesome. Well, it's
Yeah,
like
no,
when
they're-
in our class when Tucker went, that's all of it. There's like almost the whole class standing down there just watching. And when he went out, we were all staring at that board. And I mean, as soon as he went out, everyone's hands went up, but we were just cheering like crazy for him to pull off a win both nights. You know, and that, we talk about Pole family. I mean, yeah, he just went out and kicked our asses, but we're cheering for him like, oh my God, you know, and for him to be the last puller and to go right past everybody, that, it was pretty exciting. We're all excited about that.
It was really funny is at that same time when Tucker did that, you know, Bonnie turns around and looks at all of us. Yeah. Did we win?
Did she win? Yeah, did he win? Yes, Bonnie.
I told you she's too short. She couldn't see the board.
Yeah.
I mean, like you mentioned, everybody cheering for Denny. I think that everyone in the class would have been just as happy had it been
anybody.
Jason or
anybody.
You know, Doug Bradshaw, anybody. I don't know if they'd all been happy if it was John Bohr, but anyways, that's the thing about that class is, and then you look on, you know, the next few days on Facebook, everybody in the class is congratulating whomever the winner was, or even, you know, congratulating so-and-so on a good pass. So it is neat to see that. I mean, everybody's competitors, but more so they're friends.
Right. And if anybody needs help, you know, something's not starting or whatever, we're right there, you know.
Exactly.
Or whatever.
And that's across the board. I mean, we talk about it, and just look at like with the diesel pickups. I mean, Manuel Vieira is, when his truck is running and he's competing, he's still helping tune other trucks in the class, and he helps John a lot. I know with the tuning, and it's just neat to see how pullers really do support each other. You want to beat somebody when they're at their best, so you might as well help them. And, So.
Yep. Yes, you do, Jackie.
For sure. Yeah, get out there,
Jackie. We need to get her come out to a pool.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. You won't be disappointed.
Nope. There you go. Yeah, road trip. Yep.
I don't think you're ready for that.
You're 100% right. Is it doesn't matter. Most of the classes, it doesn't matter who wins. Everybody's going to be excited for everybody at the end of the night.
Yeah. Bragging rights for a week.
Until the next one, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, true, Tom. Yep.
Good point.
Yeah.
A lot of the classes are that way, though. I mean, not just ours.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yep. No, it's neat.
Except for them tractor guys. I don't know about those guys.
Some are.
Actually, that's we have. So
Good answer. Okay.
Cool.
All right, gentlemen.
Time to go.
Yep.
Hair Dryers Anonymous. Yep. I'm making shirts.
Very cool. Well, yeah. Well, congratulations to all the winners out there and on the weekend, and that was awesome.
Yep. See you all in a couple weeks.
Thank you, everybody, for coming on and watching the show, and big thanks to John and Becca and Brian for coming on tonight. And you know,
thank you for having us.
It's an honor to have the OG on here. So
yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I had a little problem Saturday night, and then Friday night with it. You know, we had a little filter problem. Couldn't figure it out, but I mean, I had everybody out there trying to help me. I mean, we had like 10 guys around the truck, you know, trying to find the problem. We found the problem with it. And guys that you're pulling against and everything. So I mean, it's cool to see all that.
So cool.
You know, trying to give you a hand to figure out. Man, we got to get this thing fixed so we can pull tomorrow night. I mean, that's what's cool about the whole thing like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Same with John. We had to pull the whole top end down to fix the oil leak.
Yeah, I had quite a few people around the truck offering to help and whatever we needed to do.
That's neat.
That's really cool.
Yep.
So
very good.
I want to thank everybody.
Yep. All right, guys. Thank you. Don't forget.
Thank you.
Pull out.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we'll pull out. You can do that while you're sitting around the Thanksgiving table.
We'll pull out. Yep.
I'm going to make sure everybody downloads it before I let them in the house.
That's their proof of entry.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
All right, one more
All
time.
right,
Brian.
guys. Well, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving,
night.
everybody.
All right, happy Thanksgiving. See you guys.
See ya.
All right.
Finally. Come on, John. There you go.
I'm trying.